Hi, folks. This is Jared Petty from IGN, and I'm here with the fabulous, the lovely, the talented.
Whoa. Naomi Kyle.
Indeed. You act surprised. You are surely aware that you are all those things.
I did not expect such a gracious introduction.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't expect it.
You deserve more, definitely.
Oh, Jared, stop it.
Pouring the flattery on here. We're playing GTA Online and having a good time with it, walking around in deathmatch, and you can watch me get torn to pieces here in a minute, folks, if you really want. But oh, like that, for example. Just what happens when you run out in the open.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Yeah. Well.
Now, Jared, you said that you haven't played for a while, but you've had quite a bit of time with this GTA game.
I have played a lot of GTA. I was a lead on the GTA 5 wiki, and that led to a fair bit of GTA exposure. I played this for weeks and weeks, really enjoyed the game quite a bit. And I'm excited about the fact that a couple of days ago, we had a little bit of a leak in the press pop out.
That's correct.
Somebody showed very early footage from the GTA 5, or pardon me, the GTA Online content creator.
That is correct.
And we know a little bit about that, but it was an early build, and we only got a little bit of video footage from it, but it's an exciting prospect. And that got us thinking what we'd like to see in the final product, what we'd like the content creator to look like. Now, from what I understand, Rockstar's going to keep improving this thing as it goes on, so there's going to be version after version of this, I suspect. Ultimately, Naomi, what are some of the things you'd like to see in a GTA Online content creation program?
Well, I'd like to be able to create different races. I've always been intrigued at making my own triathlon, but doing a little more scary or edgier version of it.
Okay, what's a scary or edgy triathlon look like?
I mean, there might have, depending on what the content creator really allows you to do, there could be various things, but I'm looking at, ways of interrupting some of my participants in the triathlon with different obstacle courses, like multiple cars going at you at once, chasing you maybe during one of the running parts of the triathlon, and just including animals chasing you in the water. Werewolves.
Can there
sharks.
be werewolves? Oh,
yeah.
Awesome. Sharks? Land sharks?
That would be cool.
Sharknadoes? I would be okay with
if a content creator allowed for Sharknadoes, Jared, I think that would be huge.
Yeah,
People would love that.
Absolutely. I think they already had tremendous sales with this game, but I do think they'd double it. Yeah, I would run out tomorrow and buy extra copies just so I could say I have 5 Sharknadoes in my house, not just one. No joke, though. It is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, the idea of it is really fun. I think it's going to allow people to go back to the online portion, keep it going, keep people staying on the online portion of the game, and I think it'll be great.
I've been concentrating on the conversation and not the playing, and that's leading to me being very, very dead a lot. I hope I hope our listeners and viewers are friendly about that.
Yeah.
But please forgive me all. I am better than this. Not much, but a little. The thing that excites me at the content creator is a long time ago, when computer games are still in their infancy, and back in the days of yore when I was young, a lot of games came with content creators. It was a part of a lot of software packages.
It was just an expected thing.
It was, yeah. And some of the early primitive games had very powerful content creators. And that leads me to really hope for a lot out of this, not necessarily in its first version, but in the long run. I mean, yes, I want to be able to edit death matches. I want to be able to edit races. Wow, I finished terribly. I want to be able to create new kinds of jobs. And I think a lot of people are hoping that eventually they're going to be able to create heists, which are the big multi-stage missions.
That is definitely the intrigue for me, just being able to plan out your own story with a heist. Like, be able to figure out how you're going to go about it, really pick out the people that you want as part of your team. I mean, everything that you see in the game, basically, but that you can make your own and customize yourself. I think it's really intriguing. Really
I'd
fun.
like that, yeah, and having scripted events where you can move from place to place like the real in-game heist do, or you can fade out in one spot and suddenly you're in a helicopter 2 miles away doing a different part of it. That'd be great.
That would be so cool.
Another thing, but I'd also like to see some stuff that hasn't been tested, or the boundaries haven't been tested in other games so much.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we were playing around in the closet here a minute ago. I want people to be able to be fashion designers. Not just put logos on shirts. Yes, logos would be cool, but to be able to design and tailor clothing.
And then have their own store where they could sell that clothing.
Exactly.
That would be really neat.
Be able to pull XP out of that, not just money, but experience.
Yeah.
Or cater to people's interests. Let them design houses. GTA has this huge world full of empty buildings.
Yes.
Let people start filling in the insides of them on different servers.
See, that would be an extreme version of GTA, and I think that would that would make GTA a kind of standard in the industry, because people love role-playing like that and having the freedom to be able to do whatever they want in a game.
And I think that kind of dollhouse stuff has a wide appeal.
It does.
It hasn't been done very much, but people
Something I'm very interested in personally. Like, I don't know if you know Ready Player One, the book. It's a really intriguing story about a guy who creates this huge, massive world where all of a sudden it's an open world game where you have different galaxies based off the Star Wars trilogies, based off The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Like, there's every world is accessible, and every world can be made your own. And you could basically live in this game, and the game's called The Oasis. And I think GTA 5 is already taking steps towards creating kind of a game that just allows you to explore every possible option and just really, live a life in a game.
I agree with you. I know we're talking about stuff that sounds almost science fictional or Ready Player One, but okay, taking it into the sphere of where we sit right now, GTA 5 did things technically that we didn't really know were possible.
Right.
With the Xbox 360
yeah, they've
and
made
the PS3.
they've done a lot that has brought new things to the game industry, things that people didn't explore at first.
And now we have the opportunity, I hope, through the online space. This product, it seems they intend for this to last for years. If they keep adding to it, it would not be unrealistic to be able to think about manipulating the map, creating your own islands, creating your own homes, fashion lines, character customization.
Doing all that within the online world, where you can have some of your friends join in and start your own community of friends in the GTA world.
Absolutely. I want to see a dungeon, man. People have been talking
about... a dungeon!
That
would be super cool.
Well, there's all that Mount Chiliad map, people have been trying to solve the mystery of what's down there, if anything. There's all kinds of weird clues. But what if you could create dungeons stocked with AI that you created or scripted,
now,
robots and dinosaurs and aliens? I want to do this.
Yeah, all this stuff is interesting. And I'm actually wondering, is this something that you were able to explore? Because you said that, in past games, content creators were kind of a known thing and were in a lot of games. Are you pulling from your own experience with those past content creators?
Taking things to that extent, not necessarily. Although there were some pretty powerful products back in the day, and there still are to this day, for that matter. Let me give an example. I think immediately of The Sims 3 as an inspiration for what I'd like to be able to do in this game.
Yeah,
you can
I was a
integrate
huge Sims fan back in the day.
But
I haven't gone back since SimCity, but
I'd love to see a Sims-like element added to this. But I think immediately of an old game called Adventure Construction Kit, I believe it was, or Adventure Construction Set. I don't remember which. It was an Apple II, Commodore 64, IBM program. And you could create Ultima-style role-playing games, mystery games, sci-fi. And this is back in the mid-'80s with incredible scripted depth. You could really do a lot with them. I also think about the Scribblenaut games, which have a great content creation tool.
Yes, Scribblenauts is great for that.
So there's a few things, Naomi, I think we've probably explored the dreams of what we'd like to see quite a bit here. I probably carried it to its end. There's a lot.
No, it's good.
Yeah, there's any other ideas you'd want to see integrated before we go?
I mean, I think you covered it all. Like, to have that freedom would be great. And then it comes down to what we can initially do with the content creator, which we have yet to see. We've heard very little about it, just that it's coming, and we don't know when. So I think that's a good round off to kind of our exploration of the content creator as a video game genre.
Yeah. I hope more comes of it.
I do too.
I want to see these tools available to people. And for folks who want to start developing things now, there's stuff out there like Game Maker and Unity, and they can build some of their own stuff at home. But giving really nice point-and-click tools like this, I just can't wait. Well, anyway, that was a lot of fun. You got to watch us die a few times in GTA Online Deathmatch and talk about the science fiction future that could become reality in GTA 5's content creator. Thanks a lot, folks. And for all your needs, where do these people need to go if they want to learn about GTA 5, GTA Online, or various and sundry other entertainment and video game type stuff?
Keep it to IGN, of course.
IGN.
Always and every day.
And forever.
Forever.
And forever. All right. Thanks a lot.
Bye.